What's going on, guys? Let's fix our screens. How's it going? Let's see if we can get things sized properly. Looks like we're showing up in the category now, so awesome. We did win round one. I don't know how. Actually, I do know how. You guys are gonna laugh. Get ready for it. I find the entire scenario kind of funny. Definitely have some stuff to do. I don't think I've done much of anything today. So we will do some stuff. We are going to do some Crucible. If anyone wants to chat about Thunderstruck raid, I'm happy to do that too. But welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? Arena, done with that. What about this? MarvelStrikeForce.com. Let's collect some stuff, right? I think I'm pretty well caught up on gear for a minute. Oh, we're back to 161. No, just kidding. Okay, so we're still coring this, I guess. I'm pretty happy with my bio situation. What's in the limited deals today? Oh, nope, not buying that. 122. I think I need that. We're starting to balance our gear again instead of just hunting mutants since we bought a little bit to catch up again, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. I need a bio character. She's bio. Oh no, she's skill. I'm an idiot. Your bio. Okay, we're still way off on that piece, so we will buy that. Let's refresh again. I'd like to find more mutant gear because I know I'm still off on that also. There we go. Tanks I think I have a ton of. It's either tanks or rocks. But I'm not really buying them because I still have a pile, even though I'm off. Because that was an event. That was forced by Scopely. So it is what it is. Where's the tech character? She's tech. Yeah, we're still way off on that one, but we're just going to leave it for now. Right? Let's get energy. I'm kind of trying to hoard cores again a little bit because they keep looking like they're trying to do more gold and core events than ever, which makes me kind of want that stuff a little bit. I saw an interesting offer on the store: 500 training mats for like $5. It's not bad for all the people that are looking for that kind of jazz. 3,600 for 50. Is that the character? Ew, that's horrible. Um, Nothing too crazy going on in the web store, so we'll just get out of there. Let's spend a little energy, I guess. At least the common stuff. That's probably good. Let's spend this stuff down, and I think we really just have Crucible today. There's not a lot going on. I have the final boss we can attempt a couple of times if we want to, but I don't think it's annoying to beat. I think there is a way to beat it, and I'm not very happy about how you have to do it. So I don't know if we're doing it or not. It ain't very fun. I think we have to like do the boss as much as we can, pause, and then like leave, and then come back in and do it again before we like get murdered. And it's a really unfun experience. We might do that a couple times, or at least try it. I don't know. I haven't decided. Spider-Man stuff. Need two more. He's a 30, so we can do him. Nice, nice. So, I was going to save this screen for you guys to see, but I had to click on it because someone wanted to see one of my attacks. Um, but, we made it to round 2, and the winner's bracket. Let's go. Look at us go, guys. We don't deserve to be here, but we're here. Um, because my opponent didn't attack. my opponent did attack, but he didn't kill anything. Um, my opponent had the Dorky Dad defense, which he had enough interest in the mode to put Dorky Dad defense. Oh, you guys just got ads. Alright, well, we'll just hang out for a minute, then we'll kind of come back, I guess. We'll just let you guys hang out in ads for a minute, I'm sorry. Of course. Hopefully you guys are back here shortly, and then we'll jump back in. What's going on, Walking Hate? Welcome in, welcome in. Look at me, Walking Hate. I made it to round 2. I don't deserve to be here. Um, we don't deserve to be here, guys. My opponent, my opponent didn't attack. My opponent it did 0. Uh, 7 consecutive streams. Look at you go. Freaking sneak lurker over here coming in. So we did get the dub. Appreciate you, brother. Well, I appreciate you walking in. Thanks for coming in. We didn't deserve a win, and this guy, I'm really confused to be honest. He logged in multiple times yesterday because I kept looking at his account because I'm horrible like that. I hate when people don't attack and I want to know what happens. Right? It's my fault. Like when you don't attack me early, I sit there and like check way too often. It's like one of my issues with the mode. But he did stuff like this. He pulled out the Death Seed. He pulled out Kitty Pryde and Shatterstar. He didn't even try. Wolf's Bane at level 3 with 3-star level 0. Multiple man. Oh, I feel bad. We completely gutted our defense too, assuming we lost. We didn't even give it a shot, guys. We just assumed it was bad and moved on. We basically mulliganed our defense planning, right? Which I still agreed with. We did completely gut our defense, by the way, for anyone that wasn't aware. Here's what I did now, because from what I've seen from everybody else that's interacted with this room's horrible to deal with. It basically requires a sack. So yeah, and because of what we think that I have to use here, or at least what I think I have to use here, I've speed barded my rooms like crazy to try to counteract the requirements of putting that in room 6. So, I've done some things. I'm not proud of them. And it's going to stay that way until we get at least Sentry, probably. So probably over the next 2 weeks would be my guess. I'm not happy with it. However, we got another guy, and he doesn't agree with me. His Blue Marvel and X are on offense. I don't know what to think of that. He won. He went He didn't clear. It's a choice. It's really a choice, right? He didn't clear, but he beat this guy. So they both turtled like crazy, and this might be the result of over turtling, right? This might be the overreaction from his initial setup. We really don't know. It's kind of interesting. I still think I'm going to have some struggle bus going on. Big D's might mean you might not full clear. Correct. If they both D up, but I don't feel like he's D'd up, right? Like, it's just kind of weird. I have an interesting scenario that I kind of want to try, but I'm not sure how it's going to go. Room 1 don't look fun. I'm just going to say that right now. Room 1 looks incredibly not fun. Room 1 makes me want to blast start it. That's a choice. I'm not sure what to think of it yet. Should we try to blast our room 1? Because I'm thinking that might end poorly, but I'm thinking it might be kind of fun. Because I really don't want to take Starjammers or Cursed into that crap. I have Starjammers, I have a Cursed. Neither sound very fun into a room where they get extra damage. He left them mostly Striker except Null, which is kind of a blessing in disguise for me. Um, so yeah, he basically ignored the room rule. So I think Starjammers and a Curse can play here. I think a Curse is probably the better one, but a Cursed and the Null, you guys know how that goes. It ain't a fun plan, right? It's a horrible plan. Mephisto's gonna pack my face in if I try to blast star it, right? I can get ahead of it, which I think I can get ahead of it because I have Kahori. I can Kahori 1, 2, blast star hits 3, speed ups 4. I think Mephisto packs me before 4. I think. I'm not 100%, but I just make sure I put immunity up before then because Kahori goes before Mephisto, right? That's the plan. And then we blast the freaking world out of existence. If I do that, then I'd take probably Immortal into this, alright? I'm debating taking a Cursed into this without sacking it, which I think they can do, because there's no third hit. We've only got the 1-2, the 1-2 punch, and the other two are kind of on the slow side, right? Because we still get our speed bar. So my Azazel should go before Johnny and go before Thing. So that ain't that bad. I have to live the 1-2 punch. I don't know what I'm doing in this room. Everything I normally would do in this room is on defense, which is a problem. I kind of want to Dame on this, which is another food for thought question mark. I kind of want to Dame on this into Oblivion. I think that she can go pop. He shouldn't give speed bar on spawn, right? Because he's on defense. He also shouldn't get speed up, I believe, but I need to check that. I don't remember Kang and how he reads, if he gets speed up or not. I think it's offense only. I think. Offense supposed speed up. So he's 131. He's 131. That's or 130. It's not even 131. So Damon's first. That makes it easy. So I could Damon this into the stratosphere, no problem. If my plan all works out, then that leaves me Starjammers to go here. Also, Starjammers might work here too. I'm not sure which one's better. I'm thinking a Curse is better. It's another question I just don't know the answer to yet. And it's just my newbiness into F4 matchups when it comes to Starjammers and a Cursed, right? So I got some decisions to make, and I have no idea what I'm doing in 4. Who do I even have at that point? There's some speed bar problems I need to deal with. Can Vigilante beat this? No, because of this guy doing horrible things. This guy and this guy both go. The whole team goes probably, so that's a horrible idea. Don't do that. Okay. I know Thunderbolts lose, so don't do that. Emma can slow them down. That starts to get them into more normal-ish speeds to where we can play. Immortal. Oh no, we said Immortal's going into going over here, right? No Immortal. Night Stalkers don't go good in war, so I'm sure Night Stalkers don't go good here. Especially when they're all diamond. Um, Night Stalker's Old Man Logan might work. I believe I'm ahead of them. I need to double check speed mats, but I believe I'm ahead of them with 25% and Blade being slower. Because they've got, what, 16%, I believe? Spider-Man's 131 times 0.16 plus 131, 151. Blade's got is 127 plus 0.27. Sorry, 0.25. 158. So Blade goes and rewinds Spider-Man. He will call in an assist for Old Man Logan. Oath should also go because I rewound the shit out of that guy. The only problem is Vulture could fuck with me because of speed bar. I could bring Britain. This slows down my Old Man Logan, which ain't lovely. I don't love that. Can a mortal weapon do this fight? There's no Green Goblin Classic to ruin my day. It scares me because of Hobo Goblin. I think the answer is no. I mean, I can force Vulture to hit in the corner. Is that bad? It's a little clunky. What if we don't use IP and we use Cabal? Kang with speed up can definitely go before them. Cabal is all villain. Doesn't make Vulture go turbo speeded. Can rewind the living shit out of them. Right? As long as we crit. I think Cabal beats them. It requires my IP, which I don't love, because I probably would have used IP here. If I do that. Can Illuminati beat this? I believe they can. Hmm. What do I want here? Nothing makes me exactly feel good. Used full Illuminati in the room 1. Was it a full-sized one? I think yours wasn't huge, was it? This is full 3 diamond G20. Illum can indeed beat I6 if that's what you meant. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Kevin. Illuminati. I think I have full Illum. I'm pretty certain I do. I think. Oh no, I don't. I don't think I do. I think I put them on defense. Just kidding. Crap. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Never mind. They went on defense. Okay, that's not an option. So we're back to shithole stuff. What about this? I was a little nervous about the speed stuff. I'm thinking Cabal's the best option I got, which I don't love. Pulling these guys out, plus Kang. Go for the rewind. Maybe Old Man Logan. What about APOC? Kang should go before. I can go hit Spider-Man in the head, right? Because there's no taunt in the way. He gets 50% speed bar, gives these guys 5%. I'll get speed up incredibly early. Should be fine. I've heard you need Titania as your fifth. That's not good. Oh, yeah, because there's my Titania. She's not a character we use. Moonstone's not much better, I don't think. Let's see where Moonstone's at these days. Oh boy. I have some characters that are retired. Moonstone has rewind, so let's Cabal take over. Crap. Um, I don't love any part of this, which makes me kind of think that we're back to something like this. That's a villain. I'm thinking we want Blade, which I need speed at this point to get there. Blade can get there, not quite yet. I don't think so, Kevin, because Vulture goes turbo fast, right? Vulture's gonna come in and hit me in the face, but it will flip some slows to offense up or to speed up, right, on their next turn. I can get Blade to go first. You put Blade behind Man Thing. I haven't done it. I always just took I always just took in since Superior 6. It was the comfiest matchup ever, so I just always kept doing it. Blade's alt does trauma. Oh, good point. Yeah. Bleed puts silence out, but they don't put bleed out until Spider-Man doesn't put bleed out because of this guy, right? That would be bad. Oh no, that only happens in room 5. This isn't room 5. This is room 4, I think. 4. So it doesn't do much. Okay. My Man Thing's gonna instantly meet his maker. He's definitely meeting his maker. Spider-Man's gonna go jump on his head 12 times. Vulture's gonna splash. Or Spider-Man shouldn't jump on his head, but Vulture's gonna smash right into him. I don't like the idea of him living, which means my 20% goes. 5%. What if it's a villain 5%? What if it's Kang? I know Kang, we're talking Kang for some other stuff, but what if it's Kang and Emma? Now I have 15%, right? That counteracts most of it. Maybe Oath. And he'd be faster than this idiot. You're gonna have speed up. You're gonna be able to put slow out somewhere. Oh, isn't Vulture gonna fuck me if I bring speed up? I think Vulture fucks me. Symbiote. SS. Oh, he's Superior Spider-Man gets 10%. He gets 10% from Vulture, right? And then 6% from himself because it's full team. It's 16. Oh, it's only with full Superior. Okay, so he won't try to put slow on me or anything, even on defense. I thought he did something on defense. It's only on offense. Okay. Oh, he'll try to speed up if there is another one. Okay, so we gotta make sure there's no second Superior. I think it was full Insidious. It's full Insidious. If we took 10%, so Symbiote Spider-Man is getting what, 6% from himself and 10% from Vulture, which is what? I want to make sure I'm correct, but I think I am. Superior. When I see SSM, I still think Symbiote. um, Self and all statistics for 3%, fails an additional 3% for his friends. So it's 6%, 16%. And he is 131, correct? That's the speed I have to. Oh, 133. Oh shit, he's faster than I thought. 154.28, so I have to be faster than 155. The 6% isn't on spawn? Oh. Oh, really? Oh, it's when he does debuffs. Okay. When MA has a negative effect. Okay, so he fails when they get debuffs. Okay, so it's just 10%. Okay, well that's better. That's easier. 146.3. Okay. Well, that's easier to overcome. And Blade's what? He's 127, right? Yeah. So Emma counteracts Vulture. That's easy to remember. Also doesn't give speed bar to the dude, right? Kang's fine. Kang's playable because Vulture doesn't do anything to speed up when he's on defense. Because there's not two superior members, so we're fine. So we're fine there. He can go. Blade can play. We just need to get him ahead of Spider-Man, which is 146. So 127, taking the 10% off, takes him to 133. So that neutralizes it, right? But we've got 5% now, so 127 plus 5. What's that come out to? 133.3. So that the 5% should get him ahead. 5% is enough. Correct. So now Vulture's got an extra 10 just from the one hero. Correct. Um, she could rewind them. She's the same speed as Blade. Same scenario. She's a villain, right? Which is pretty good. villain. A little bit slower than Spider-Man, but Spider-Man shouldn't go, and we should be way ahead of everybody but Vulture. The only thing that could end up poorly is if Vulture hits Blade, right? But we have 2 rewinds. Is this enough? Or is this just sketch as well shit? It's super sketch as far as like Spider-Man's turn, but everybody else's. Vulture's gonna get an extra 10 because we're bringing 1 hero. So Vulture's gonna be 127 plus 10. So Vulture's actually getting 5 over us. $139. So Vulture acts first. Like this. Vulture acts first. Spider-Man acts, or then we should act, but the slow is in there, which could get ugly. But we're splitting them, so we should get 1 no matter what. I think this works. I'm a little nervous, but I think it works. I think everybody else is slow enough. Unless I could group everybody, that would be way better. I'm a little nervous about grouping everybody, though. I mean, I guess we could just not take this guy, and we probably get there. Especially if we split them. And we grab our extra speed bar guy. It's going to speed Vulture up more, but we already are, like, Vulture's already going, so who cares? Right? But what Vulture's not going to do is Vulture's not going to outspeed Void Knight, and Void Knight will pull everything together, right? Void Knight gets 25 over the top, I think. I need to double check Void Knight's speed, but I think he should go. Oh, this is a freaking nightmare. Is this just a bad idea? $113, but he gets a 20. I think he gets a 25% fill, right? So he's actually 113 times 0.25 plus 113, 141, which is above Vulture, and then I've got all the other stuff on top. So Vulture's getting extra. Vulture's getting 20%. 127 times 0.2 plus 127, 152. And then I get an extra 5% on top of my original number, which was 141, so I'm behind Vulture still. Okay, that doesn't work. Vulture outspeeds me because of the extra hero. Okay. What about just revive? Hobo Goblin can murder you. You can't play. What if this is Damon? It pushes Vulture to 152, which is way too slow. Freak you, Vulture. What about her? She's 128. She can put some slows out. She's in that category of fast enough. She's a villain. It keeps us to only 1. Vulture only getting 5% over us, right? We've got 15. They've got 10, but Vulture gets an extra 10. So Vulture's getting an extra 5 over us. Still puts Vulture going first, We've got four newer stat characters. That slow is really screws us. It really screws us. What if you don't come? Then that gets us off the vulture problem, right? I really think you're an important character, though. Can alt. Specials, specials, specials. Not very helpful. Need her to crit, which is kind of scary. If we kind of do something like this. Incredibly fast. Definitely fast enough. If she plays, I think Blade can play. Because I think we can just stun Vulture. I'm pretty sure. Because now we're talking 132, I believe. She's 132. I guess the question is, do we think we're going to land on Vulture? It's a little sketch, because Vulture loves to block, right? He's got like extra mechanics for blocking, which could make me a little sad. What's his block mechanic say? Oh, but for hero, so he's got 10% chance to block? Surely that doesn't happen, right? Surely. I mean, 10% is like nothing. That's one character. But now we have a character that goes 132. Vulture's getting extra 10 over us. So we're getting 15. 132 times 0.15 plus 132, 151. Vulture's 127 times 0.2. Correct. Because he's getting 10% speed fill. It's 10% per hero, right? Or does he get 10% flat on top? I forget. What does this read? He gets 10% on top, then 10%. So he's getting 0.2. So he's actually getting 0.3, which is annoying because it gives. Is it give it for him too? For Shocker and all Insidious allies. Oh no, so it does not fill for him. So it is still 0.2. For Shocker and all Insidious allies. Okay, so it does not fill for him, so it's still 0.2. He's freaking ahead by... Oh, that's annoying. He's ahead by like one dip. One little point. God dang it. Black Cat's 151.8. He's 152.4. He beats me out. This freaking jerk. I would feel so good if I could stun Vulture. Stun Vulture, rewind. Because Vulture's in the corner too, so it would be like amazing. Oh no, Vulture's in the middle. You know who does beat him out? That's not Black Cat, and it doesn't even matter. I'm pretty certain I've got the character. I think it's Nightcrawler, right? Because Vulture doesn't deal with the speed up. Nightcrawler just goes first because he gets the 50% or the 50% speed up on spawn, right? He's 120 times the 0.5 plus 120. It's 180, right? This technically would work. Also speeds up one of my characters. So now we stun Vulture on spawn. He does get extra block, which is really bad, right? Really bad. Because we're not, we don't have the unblockable. Is there a better stun than that? I don't know that there is. Cannot be counterattacked. This might be what I try. Vulture. That's who I want to stun is Vulture. I want to stun Vulture and then I want to rewind the others. Ideally. Oh, true. Good point. That's a good point. That won't work. Ugh, this is an ugly matchup. I need something better to throw at it, and I just don't have it. Everything I have is ugly. Straight Night Stalkers works. I'm just worried about underpowered. Because I think my straight Night Stalkers is just dead. uh, how many drops are we thinking? 0. I'm thinking there's 0 drops walking hate. We're going for full one shot. I think we're blasting off 1. I think we're Starjamming or Cursing 2, and then the opposite's going in 6. And I want to Daemon 3 and Immortal 5, and then figure out 4 is what I want to do. But my problem is the matchup that Kevin's saying works that I haven't done is Night Stalkers, right? Supposedly they can beat this team. However, I have not invested in my Night Stalkers. They are straight up poo poo. You always needed Brit with Night Stalkers to beat it to stop Vulture turn. Yeah, that's not my concern, Snow, because I don't have Britain and my man thing's still G19. So that's where I'm trying to get creative. I was trying to do something like this, but I just don't think it's got the oomph to it. Is what I was kind of starting to think about, but she's not going to work. Vulture still goes first. Yeah, that's where my issue is too. So then my question becomes, what can I plug in here to make this work? And I'm struggling. Getting ahead of Vulture and the problem is like I am super protector. I have like no protectors. All of my protectors are on defense. I have like I think the only one I've really got is like this guy, but I really have none. If I'm being completely honest, I really have none. Unless we can make Old Man Logan just go fast, but I feel like that's gonna be super hard, which might be an option. I don't think it will either. Now he does have Blue Marvel and X on offense, but he didn't clear yesterday, so I think we're probably fine. But I still think we can get a one shot. I just got to figure it out, right? I mean, Immortal Weapon has some chances into this. If I'm being completely honest, like it has some chances at it. I don't love it. It's not a clean fight for them, and there's a chance they just run out of damage. Like this has a chance to work. Just gets rid of the immunity. The problem is Hobo Goblin goes first, and Hobo Goblin hurts. And Hobo Goblin's going to do this. He's going to wail into these two because this guy's taunted. Actually, no, he removes the taunt. He's going to remove the taunt so Hobo Goblin can go where the hell he wants. Which we can hope he spreads damage out. Now, he will do the ultimate, which is kind of good. Scorpion will do the ultimate because Shocker's here, right? So it'll alt, which means all my buffs are gone, which probably is talking me even more out of this if I'm being completely honest. Because Shocker's here. If Shocker wasn't here, this would be probably a better matchup. I think with Shocker being here, it's worse. I kind of think a villain team has the best chance. Just have something to clean it up after. I mean, we do have stuff, I think. Cabal's not bad. Like, it has a shot. I have Cabal. He goes first. He especially goes first if we Emma, right? Is that enough? This is 15%. We get the 5 and we get the speed up early. There's no Green Goblin Classic to rewind us. I believe this is enough for us to get the rewind out. It costs me my guy, but it is what it is, right? I think I like this the best of any of our options. Specials, specials, alts. I don't love it. And then I guess worst case we come clean this up with Night Stalkers. Hopefully we kill somebody, right? All right, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Isn't that what everybody says? Let's send it. Let's see what happens. Everything gets worse from here. We don't have IP, which I'm not gonna like because I want to blast off some shit. But we'll make it work. Fuck off, Spider-Man. No one likes you. Okay, Spider-Man's dead. We got the rewind of the century. This is freaking easy. Why were we worried about this? Screw you, Hobo Goblin. You're dead. You're dead. And Kang says goodbye. Glad you didn't Night Stalkers that. Yeah, this was clean as shit. Like, we'll definitely do that. uh, Eva King Cabal made that look like it was freaking nothing. Glad we didn't Night Stalkers that either. I am a little sad I'm out Patriot, but we'll just use APOC instead, I guess, over here, and we'll try to make that work. Hopefully it's fine. That's probably where we should go next. Let's go there next just to be on the safe side, right? Because my plan's this, and I don't know it's a good plan. It's a plan, though, right? So let's do the ugly shit. Where's Miss Kahori? Because Kahori can go be ahead of Mephisto, right? Which means Blastar can go ahead of Mephisto. I don't love this matchup at all, by the way. Mr. Apocalypse is going to come play because we need some extra damage. We feeling a little damage light. So this is 3. We need one more character to be able to get us to get us up there, right? Which probably we need to be the fastest character we can find, which is probably this guy, if I'm being honest. And he's got extra hit points, so we like that. That's probably our guy. This is probably our blast off combo. I don't know who's taking the darkness. I'm assuming it's this guy. We will double check before we send this. Maybe we bring offense up. Because we're blasting off at 4. I'm like 90% certain we're blasting off. No V's. Anyway, so you didn't need INP. Yeah, we don't need Iron Patriot. I think we're fine. We definitely don't need APOC for Daemon, so I think we'll be okay. I think Guardian's fine. I'm pretty certain this is fast enough. I do this every time. We type in the Guardian trait instead of the Guardian character because for some reason we named the trait and the character the exact same thing. um, I'm pretty certain this works. Now, the bad part of this is there's a Super Scroll that wants to get some speed bar, but I don't think it matters. He's gonna get a little bit of speed bar from my buffs, which is annoying, but she gets 200%, which is more than he gets, right? Which then gives him percent. Sus will go before Big Time Spider-Man, so we almost need to hide him. That is a problem. Should we kill Sus? We probably can't kill Sus because he'll probably go hide in stealth. So maybe the offense up is too much for the speed bar. I could get behind that. Um, what other characters can provide extra value? IP was super important. I probably shouldn't have used him, but it is what it is. We did it. We did things. Um, I don't think I have a protector that can do shit. I don't love getting hit by sus at all. Maybe we push him and get our speed bar from this guy. Is that a dumb idea? I can double tap sus. I probably should put some damage in the Mephisto. This would give me speed bar, which is 60% fill, which is probably going to outweigh anything sus does. I don't know that I want to push the special, though. That could give me the rewind, potentially. But I don't know wherever... I don't know that guy does anything. It might just be a four-man team. It might legitimately be what it is. Because there's not much I can do about it. I don't think I have a character that can speed bar fill to be relevant. And I don't think I have a character that can give me more damage. I could throw a Dorm in here, but I don't know Dorm does anything because we're not sure if Mephisto dies. Right? I might be able to do this and get away with it with her. Or her. Maybe her just in case. But she probably just stands here. She might just be the safety net. In which case, is this guy a better safety net? He goes pretty much before all these characters, with the exception of this idiot. This guy's gonna pact if he gets to do stuff, right? He's gonna pact hit. This guy's going to rewind my friends. These guys are gonna stand there. He doesn't. He's not that fast. Um. Does she add a turn ping at all? I'm gonna look. Does Kaori put offense down out? I don't remember what Corey does. I guess OML could technically do a little bit. He'd at least assist, but he doesn't assist Corey. He doesn't assist big time. Well, he assists big time basic, right? No. Big time does what? Big time's defense down. So we really don't have offense down. Maybe we just take OML. It's at least something. And OML might stun instead of doing a basic. That might be the way to go. He only stuns on normal. It's not stun trauma. He puts a bajillion buffs out, so it will just get removed by sus. Um, Dang, I want my IP back. She don't do shit. He kind of does. He can at least ping. He pings if they at least do stuff. I guess that's. But he puts a bajillion buffs out. He can't play. Nope. Freaking sus, man. Why are you so good? Why are you such a good character? um, Making me work way too hard for this. I'm tempted to just send this as a freaking 4-man if I could. Put a freaking green character here. Blade can assist. Blade doesn't come with buffs, right? Kahori won't let me assist, but Big Time will. Blastar will, right? So it's something. Is that better than OML? I don't know. Puts less debuffs out, which is probably a good thing. We really don't need Blade. Let's do that. Let's use Blade. It's better than nothing. Because I kind of think we just have an empty slot. And if that's the case, we probably don't need the scrim hits for because we have no IP, so we just go double raider. And hopefully this is enough damage to make it happen. We're gonna spread it out just a little bit. Mephisto's got the most HP. Let's double check this guy's damage. I'm pretty certain he's my highest by a long shot. I'm pretty certain he is. Because there is going to be a natural darkness that goes out, right? Blastar's at 1023. Uh-oh. Big time, what are you at? Oof. Please tell me this gets you over. Oh, 1048. Nice. Alright, you're striker. You're not a raider this time. Okay. I don't love not having offense up, but it is what it is. Let's send her out. Let's see what happens here, guys. Um, this is pretty buff limited, so we should be okay, I hope. I want APOC to live more than I want Blade to live, so we'll put him there. Same thing with Blastar. Kahori's done her work when she's in the so she can be in the middle. Let's go. One. Um, I think we need to hit Mephisto because he's the one I'm worried about living. We have to hit a striker hit because I got debuffed anyways. That's less ideal. I still think we do this though. This will give me 3. I'll be short 1. I actually have. Oh, he cleanses all that shit. Okay, well, we're in trouble. We're still gonna do that. Okay, he goes before BTS anyways. I should have just brought offense up. We're gonna definitely not have enough damage probably. I didn't want that to happen. Blade didn't get to go. Spider-Man's rewound. Everything going on. We're at 3, but we don't have offense, or we don't have shit on us. Though I think we're just fucked. Um, hasn't taken his turn. He's ability blocked. It looks like you go first. We have immunity. I think we gotta keep stacking. I'm pretty certain we need to keep stacking. Let's do it. I hope I don't regret this. APOC, you need to get me back there. Okay, we're at 5. Let's go. Blast off. Let's go. Fuck, that did nothing. I need the offense up too. I can't kill shit. I think we're going again, which is looking fucking terrible. Looks like I have to try this with 3 with offense up and hope we can do better and try to clean this up. We knew offense up was going to be terrible, but I didn't expect it to be that terrible. No, Sus is an amazing character. Build Sus to the moon. He's still that guy. And that ladder is good. If anyone knows, that ladder when they sell it is going to be expensive. Because Sus is still so hard to deal with. He's a single character that requires a freaking good character to deal with it, right? I have to go on 3, which is fucking terrible. I almost need a faster character. Is APOC too slow? I need Kahori to get rewound. Because she's already done her work. We're good with Guardian getting rewound, ideally, right? So we split them like this. Let APOC get rewound. We just need to get Blaster back to his turn. If we're going this low and we don't have things that into, we go Raider, right? I don't love this, but Fuck it. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Time to get murdered. Oh, this is gonna end bad. All that extra health. I can't turn off Sus now, or Mephisto now either. So if we have to, we're gonna have to take something really big into this, which will not be fun. Okay, my third hit got rewound. Um, APOC died. I have to special and hope. We're on the prey plan. We love the prey plan. Okay, Mephisto's ulting me, I guess. Please fill me. Okay. Please fucking die. You have offense up. You got 4. You have darkness, but I don't give a fuck. Please fucking die. Fuck off. Yeah, that's right. Get the fuck out of my game. Get out of here. Fuck you. um, immunity. This heals and gives immunity and barrier. Let's do that. Let's keep going. This I know what this button does. We've done this before. We're gonna freaking figure it out. We need to start stacking though. If we don't stack, we're not gonna kill this guy. So we gotta kind of alternate because he's gonna keep rewinding us and taking a bajillion turns. Um, I think I'm fine for one more. I have a raider, so it fucking sucks because I can't double stack. We're gonna barrier now. This is gonna be a bajillion turns, but it is what it is. Guess I'll get it off. Right? We're gonna do it now. Fuck off. You know what? It's fine. One. You called the walking hate. One drop. That might have been the sketchiest fight of the day, but you know what? It's fine. If I had IP, that was probably fine too, right? We could have blasted off on 3 for sure. Um, that was fun though. God, I think I saw 50 million in there, by the way. we hit him like a freaking house. Getting our word on is never a bad thing, exactly. So what do we do here? This was ugly. We knew this was going to be ugly, though. We went through darkness, by the way. We don't love that he hit over there. We would rather him hit in the middle, but it's fine. We got our stacks up. We knew we were launching at 3. I don't know why Mephisto ulted there, by the way. He didn't do that last time. It was weird. Oh, he must have gotten energy. Oh, he must have gotten energy from Thanos. That's exactly what happened. Or from Sus and then Thanos, right? And then we were on the prey plan. Blastar's like, fuck you, friend. Here we go. I have offense up. I got my 4 bomb bursts. I've got my Raider ISO. I said, let's go. $53 million? Anyone? Blaster said, fuck you guys. I'm gonna freaking crit your face out of the existence. 25 million, 53 million. Yeah, Blaster's still that guy, guys. Oh, and he says, oh, Sus, you can solo team, so can I. Fuck you. Oh, that was fun. Okay, well, one drop I think is way more than reasonable with my defense, so I'm feeling a lot better about what we got going on. Now the question is, do you guys like Starjammers or Cursed here? I think I like a cursed because I'm only taking 2 hits. That's my reasoning. I think a cursed is cleaner. What's going on, King Sheets? King Sheets, you just missed me. Dude, me going to town with Blastar. We may have tried some shenanigans. Um, like my Blastar hit. I've seen a couple people show some weird footage for it, but it wasn't that like I've also seen some normal too. You was on a dog walk with your parents. So King Sheets, we decided to blast off Mephisto and friends. It was messy as all get out. We did it twice, and we got it the second time. It was freaking messy. It was funny. Um, yeah, Blastar hit for 53 million. Don't worry, we got this. uh, we went for it. I was like, this is gonna be bad. We were kind of on the hope and prayers plan because we already lost once. So we did this. They got all of their shit up. Super Scroll rewinded my third character that needed the hit, so we were on the prayer at this point. Mephisto gave us, or we got the one mind control hit from the darkness for the last bomb burst because we were kind of screwed. And yeah, so there we are. One versus the world. Here we go, guys. Let's end it. Oh, bam! 53 million. Fuck you guys. Oh, you did it last night. Nice. Yeah, that was a. And don't worry, Super Scroll lived to ruin my efficiency. So then we got to play the 1v Super Scroll matchup afterwards. So it wasn't over. And we were raiders, so we weren't able to build stacks. So we were literally just going back and forth between basic special to get there. It was fun. We will try some shenanigans here, guys. It's fine. Um, so we did do that. We managed to pull a shenanigan. We pulled shit out of our ass for this that we didn't wasn't certain that worked. So that was great. Now we are on the can a curse take some Fantastic Four hits? I think the answer is yes, and I think it's full of cursed. We got to take 2 hits. I think that's fine. I'm pretty certain that full cursed can take this hit. Anyone doubting this? Because it should go Invisible Woman takes her turn, Franklin takes her turn, and then Azazel rewinds their face off. Right? And that should be fine. Because they're not stopping speed bar, and then Satana heals my face. And we should be more than fine. Yeah, I would think full of curse is fine. So we don't need leader because we used leader, so it should be more than reasonable. And then we can use. Yeah, we have extra damage. I think Starjammer's just more turns walking hate. Because we can use Starjammers in this matchup too. Like we can use them in either. 2 and 6 are pretty interchangeable, but I'm thinking extra health. Extra health is safe, right? Starjammers will win the matchup, but Starjammers takes a bajillion turns. Yeah, as long as a curse lives, a curse is better. Yeah, we're focus on. I'm thinking focus on the damage buff for him too. You'd like to see a curse versus? I'm down. Let's go. We've already done a couple sketchy matches. Why not keep it going? um, so let's see what happens here. It should be fine. Franklin should it should be invisible in Franklin, and they should be able to take these hits. It's only 2, right? It's when you get the third hit that they kind of die. There's one. That's not so bad. Invisible Woman goes, please don't murder my friend. That's at 50%. Please don't kill her. I need her alive. Oh my god. Please live. There's a ping coming. Oh, there's no ping. Nice. Um, let's just go here, I guess, and rebound. Let's just rewind everybody, right? Rebind like crazy. Hit them all. Hit them all. Let's go. Okay, we'll just hit 2 characters, I guess, the entire time. It seems fine, though, because it was mostly the speed bar characters. Let's hit Reed, because he's got the most health. Now we're feeling good. That was a little sketchy. I definitely don't recommend that. A scene sign. Oh, right here. Invisible Woman's going to live Lord because she's hiding in stealth. But it is what it is. Sure. Yeah, we're definitely a risk taker today. But that's way less turns than Starjammers would take. The biggest. They didn't say they're the biggest hits ever. Yeah. Invisible Woman hits like a truck. Especially with Purple 5. It's so painful. So, it's only 2 hits, right? And that's why Blue Marvel in that room is so scary, right? Because the Fantastic Four take 2 turns, and then Blue Marvel goes, and a curse is just dead if you don't sack it. That's exactly why I think that room is kind of rock, paper, scissors right now. Let's just do Starjammers. This is nice and clean. Let's have a wheelchair matchup, right? Let's calm it down a little. Easy matchup. Boo. Would you rather us leave it till last? Oh. Oh. There's one last matchup that I'm a little scared of. So we just go all in on Odin. Die, Odin, die. Die, Odin, die. See ya. And then we just nuke the shit out of people, and whatever's left's fine. Right? Get him. I can't remember the last time I did this matchup, by the way. This team has not been on offense for me in forever. I'm just saying, like, a Cursed and Starjammers, I don't think I've used this team in seasons. It's kind of crazy. And I feel like I'm forced this season. Okay, well, that cleans that up. What's that leave us? We have a Daemon team and a... Let's do the Daemon team. I think this is, like, guaranteed. Um, does Yo-Yo kill shit? I'm a little worried about. Like, I'm worried if Yo-Yo goes, she might kill my targets. He's got dodges, so I guess it's probably fine. Surely Yo-Yo doesn't kill my friends. Um, Blade and Oath, just for safety. Shadow King. I don't think he does. Like, if we're being completely honest, like, it's probably completely overkill, right? Just to be on the safe side. And maybe we just take in some older, fast characters. Like, I don't know, Shadow King seems like a good character if something wants to live. Leader's going to have dodge, so we don't care about that, but we're probably just one-shotting her. Is probably the plan, right? And maybe we just take these idiots. That seems more than fair. Take 5% speed bar, take the rewind. Um, I'm pretty certain everything's just dead. Like, I'm my Daemon's 2 diamond. I'm a little scared that Daemon, that Yo-Yo murders them before Daemon does. That was what my nervousness there was. Oh, she goes first. Oh, that's not good. That's alright. I didn't account for that part, but she's dead anyways. Yep, Bleeder had dodges. So that could have been ugly. I'm glad we brought Blade to make the target instead. I didn't account for she possibly going before Daemon. So, better to be lucky than good, right? We'll just go with that. I should have accounted for that. Why was she so fast? Does she get speed bar on spawn that I just don't remember about? Huh? What do I not remember about her kit? That's Titania? Oh. Yep, we completely forgot about that mechanic. Oopsie. That could have been bad. She gets speed bar per buff. Yep, we didn't even account for that at all. That could have been really ugly. I did not think that she had any chance of being first. So, oopsie. We probably should remember old kits, or at least check them before we send shit in that we think works. That would have made me mad. And then this is just Immortal. Which I don't love this matchup, but it is what it is today. We've been on this risky shit plan all day, so we just got to make sure we put some damage in the Fred, right? We want her striker. She could be Raider, that's fine. We have the immunity for the stun here. Speed stat, I don't give a shit. Shadow King's not going to do anything, so it should be fine. We just go all in on Fred. Who are we stunning? I guess we stun this girl, because we can't stun this idiot, right? Oh no, this is unavoidable, I'm pretty sure, so we can stun him if we want to, but we probably stun her anyways. I guess I could have checked if Fred was stunnable, but we just assume he's not. Bop. Rude. Oh, so that did take away a speed up. That's annoying. It'll be fine though. It's a little weird, but I think... Oh, she still goes, so perfect. We are definitely going all over Fred. Any damage we can put in the Fred goes in the Fred. Give me those assists, please. This spreads, but spreads to nobody important, so we don't give a shit. We just hit Fred. All in on that freaking Fred. More damage on Fred. Okay, he's nice and low. That's what we want. We can get the double tap. Where's Fred at? He looks like he's got like 80% of a bar. Let's just rewind him, just to be on the safe side. I don't love them at 12 stacks. We're at 15. Phoenix is definitely alive. Freaking asshole. But Storm perma killed, so it's fine. Right? And now we just sit and pause, because there's no reason to take more turns. And we just hang out. We'll see what kind of score we get and see if my guy attacked. Hopefully he attacked. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this. I think we had a little bit of an... we kind of might have lucked out and won, which does and is a little intriguing that comp didn't that comp's so scary, right? Because that almost forces like a real comp in there instead of Blastar, which forcing a real comp into that room is very interesting, right? Because then all of a sudden I really didn't have enough teams, and then he would have actually taxed me pretty hard. But because we cheesed out Blastar, we kind of made it feel pretty comfy. So I don't know. That's interesting. It's kind of almost what I'm doing, but I'm doing it in a different room. Because I'll show you guys what I got on D2. Um, we'll kind of look through that too, because I'm kind of trying to do Pretty similar to what this guy's doing. Hey, what's going on, J-Dubs? Well, we're just hanging out. This is our last fight for Crucible, so I'll kind of show you what we've been doing. I'm feeling pretty comfy about this one, so much better than our round one. We'll see if my opponent's attacked. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at when you logged in last, so we'll have to wait and see. We're on the Phoenix Force pause strat right now. Um, the final boss, I've barely attacked him. I tried once or twice, and I haven't really done much since. I think I know how to beat him. I'm pretty sure. We can try. I'm happy to try a couple times. And then we'll probably send you guys out because I want to. It looks like Diamond Dave's on, so I'd like to send you guys over there. He sent people over here yesterday, and I'm sure he's doing some fun attacks. He always has some fun stuff too. So let's do that. We'll check out. Let's first find out if we got a score, so you guys can see that jazz. See where we ended up. I'll show you my D for anybody interested. I think you need a solid alliance to nickel. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking you have to do. Which I'm not even sure my alliance even is gonna try for it. To be honest, like we have so few people that are able to push to the very end. Like it's like a really big boy thing, at least right now. So we got a 49 791. We dropped one attack. That was a legitimate drop. Like it was what it is. This guy did not clear yesterday and got a win. He logged in 47 minutes ago. So let's close out. Let's go double check. So we did like I can attack it right now, and I think there's like 5 other people that can attack it. And I think I can nickel and dime it down. I've heard some people have been doing that with their attacks, but I don't know that I want to do it. Like it's not that fun, you know. Um, like you can kind of percent them down a little bit, and as soon as you like start to feel scared at all, you just like click the lose button, and that's how you can beat it. And it's so cheesy and it's so stupid, and I don't want to do that. If I'm being completely honest. And there's not like it's a player frame. I don't care. Like I don't even collect them. I'm very much not in the frame collecting thing. I use like the most basic player frame and portrait I can come up with. So I don't know. I'm more interested in the awakened ability. So I'm more playing for that. I like power. Like I like costumes in this game. I don't care about player frames. I never have. I think costumes are cool, but I like costumes that are not gold Thanos. Stuff like that. I want real costumes. I want Punisher skins and Iron or World War or what is it? When we got stuff like this, like it's exciting. Where is it? Like when we got Punisher, when he got like a brand new skin. Like when we get stuff like this, like it's exciting to chase that. Like this skin's so much better than the original. He looks so bad here. So to go to this felt great. Same thing with War Machine, right? To go to this guy, to go from this yucky looking skin to this, like such a difference. And then you hope to go back and hope you have the right characters respawning and with too much speed. Exactly. Are Steel Serpent and Swordmaster final solo node on the harder difficulty? I've heard I've heard people beat it with Thunderstrike too. Um, I believe the answer is yes. So I can tell you, Snow, that I think Stone was doing it and struggling a little bit with it. He There's a couple scenarios that you run into in this node, and I can show you a little bit better from the website. Let me pull up the website. It's almost there. So this is your initial drop-in wave. No, not this node. Why do I have this one? Not this one. Oh, is it because I don't have it on Thunderstruck? This one. So you initially drop in this crap, right? Which isn't too bad. The problem is, as soon as you drop 3 enemies, you get the first 3 characters. You get the Panda Pools and the Shah. The 2 Shahs will murder the shit out of you if you're not careful. So you have to have the full 5 members. You need the stun from Swordmaster, and you need the stun from World War II to be able to stun the Shahs and keep extending it. And you basically never let them take a turn. You can rewind them, which is very important, which is where it's the other guy comes in, the Silver Serpent, whatever his name is. So you like rewind them and stun them over and over again, and by the time you're done killing the Shahs, you're very close to out of time. So, and what Stone's running into is he's killed too many enemies because as you kill, I think it's like every 3 enemies you kill, like it drops in the next piece of it. And if you drop in too many enemies, then you end up with the Daemon comes in. And if the Daemon comes in, he can one shot you on the reentry, which is kind of iffy. So what we're running into, and what I did, is as soon as I killed the Shahs before the North Star took their turn, I basically let it pause out as soon as they were dead. And I think I had one Panda Pool still alive, and I think I had a lot of this crap still alive because I only went after the Shahs. They were in the like corner of my drop in, so they were nice and like secluded. So I basically only went after the Shahs, and then when I re-entered, I only had the North Star spawned in. I didn't have any of these guys afterwards. I didn't have any Sasquatches. I didn't have Daemon. I didn't have the stuff after the fact. So when I re-entered, I was pretty safe because I only had to take the one Panda Pool hit and the North Star hits, and then I got my turns. But to answer your question, I think you need both of them. I tried them on the first day, trying to do no Silver Serpent but do Thunderstrike, and I made it to roughly around the Shah spawn in, but I accidentally hit lose. You might have been able to play it there, but I didn't get a chance to try. Yeah, Shaw one shots my 5-star characters too. Shaw murders me, so you can't let Shaw take a turn. I've also heard Daemon murders you too. You can't even let it happen. Daemon's nuke like takes your like 80% of your health bar, and Shaw's nukes take 80% of your like takes your entire health bar, and then Panda has a percent damage. So if you don't like drop the wave in at the right time, you end up fucked. Is what we kind of found out. Which my chat box is in the way. I apologize, but yeah, there's the second wave, and it's really weird because it says this drops when there's 5 remains, but there's only one wave. But this just keeps dropping enemies in, and I think it's like every 3. I don't know for sure. So like for me, I think I killed the 2 Ares and maybe one of the Glads, and then we dropped the next wave in, something like that. Is what I remember. I remember staying away from the Thanos for a very long time. Is what I remember doing. Brimstone Brimstone never got a turn when I tried to enter it the second time. I don't know about the first entry. I know Dorky said that Brimstone can play it, but I don't know if he actually did it or not. It didn't work for me, but I also started with a mortal weapon and then tried Brimstone. Brimstone got murdered on the reentry. Yeah, I don't know if Immortal works. I didn't get a chance to try it. It might be a question you could ask Dorky and see if he's done it. Because I think Dorky doesn't have Immortal either, and he might have tried to do it. I don't know. I think I'm pretty certain, Snow. I think they're gonna rerun it. I think this is gonna be the same rewards the second time and the third time. I think they run this raid 3 times, like they did the Blastar trial and the stuff before that, the Quasar trial and stuff. Yeah, Brim doesn't spawn with buffs and things; they just get murdered. Also, the Shaws are fucking stupid. If you guys don't know, the Shaws have 170% speed and a ridiculous amount of damage boost. They have 155% damage boost and extra speed attached to them. The North Stars are 190% speed. The Panda Pools are at 116. Like, they made stuff fast for Daemon's 180. They're jerks. That they made Brimstone lose. Thanos at 166. Everything about it, like this node, is stupid. I don't know. You might DM him and I'd ask him. I bet he'd answer you. And just see what he says. I honestly have no idea. Because I didn't. I tried doing Brim into that second node and it felt like death. Yeah, except I bet you could add another one to his Awakened. They might. It's possible. They said that the rewards are supposed to scale, right? That was the wording they used. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully they don't just treat people terribly, because there's not a lot of people doing this. Where did they say it? Here? Players can scale up the individual rewards, and the thunderstruck difficulty increases. Earn powerful rewards. The thunderstruck raid will occur multiple runs, and each with escalating rewards. Is the words they used. So to me, that says that none of the rewards go away. That's how I interpret it, but that doesn't mean that we're right, right? We'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping that means that the people that don't get it this time around will still be able to go collect it, because, or it's at least going to get easier or something along those lines, because it feels very secluded right now. Yeah, and they very much could. You're very right. Oh, you think they remove it and they just keep rotating it? Hmm. Interesting. Let's go check in game and see if my opponent, and I'll show you the boss node for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. It's ugly. Let's do that real quick. This is my boss node. No one's attacked it but me. This is what I tried. I tried Blue Marvel, and he does live, but he feels like he just gets killed. The entire team dies before he does. You'll be. I have a feeling they might sell it. Is also the other thing I think that might happen. I think there's gonna be enough uproar that they'll just sell it anyways, and it's just a freebie for the guys that can get it. That's my guess. I honestly have no idea. Like, it's so, this whole thing's like first for them, so I don't know what they're doing. It's crazy. So this boss is crazy. Black Knights murder you, by the way. If two Black Knights cleave you, you die. Okay, my team's alive, kinda. Yup. Yup. There goes my charged. See ya. We can get off the stun here, right? This is how we get off the stun with her. I can only do it on one side. Blastar does this. It hurts. I have no rebound because I took my charged. And Thunder, you take 10% from everybody right here. And I think I can swirl. I have no offense down, which really sucks, but I think we do it anyways. I might be dead right there. And you click lose right here. Any plug or room synergy in CC with Immortal? We saw a few people trying to use Immortal on defense. And we did see things beating it pretty easy, but they're still having to put pretty substantial things into it if they have big ones built. Um, Lancelot today used Fantastic Four, Old Man Logan, and APOC against them to beat them, and it was very clean. But that's a very big team, right? Some people have been trying to put some other things into it, but like Immortal X-Men and things. So they're kind of pulling good things right now. But I think it's just because people don't know what to put into it. Also, Old Man Logan's not working right. Yeah, Immortal old OG Emma almost lost to them today. So some people, yeah, there's some scariness going on. I haven't had to verse them yet. I think there's some. I was trying to theory craft a cheaper team that was Old Man Logan APOC featured with OG Emma and trying to get around them that way, which wasn't perfect. So we mostly healed back up because Iron Fist heals when we spawn back in. As long as we don't leave people just permanently dead, we kind of get to keep going. I think we should have energy. We'll have to wait and see. But it's just like how you do it. And it's like 10 attacks if you're doing it by yourself, just for the boss. And that's not counting the stuff that's hidden away. It's so gross. So we just keep going. We get off the taunt, right? Is what it is. She's full energy, so that's great. Okay, we're getting blast offed. That was 4 stacks. Luckily that didn't kill us. We do this again. There's another 10%, and this is how you do it. It's really terrible. It's like really terrible. And then we do this again for more energy, and we get the flip. We might be able to keep going a little bit, but not a lot. We'll see. Okay. We got one more charge, so we should have one more heal in us, I believe. Ow. Okay, there it is. Okay, we're out. Black Knight has charges. We might have been able to keep going there, but that's the idea. It's so ugly. Like I spend more time not playing the game staring at my characters getting murdered than actually doing the node, right? And I want to make sure I have energy when the thing resets. We have 1 day, so I might be able to work at this a little bit more. I probably can drop this 50 energy and then some and keep going, right? I guess we can keep going at it. Why not? Let's go look at Crucible first, though. I'm more interested in Crucible. We can come back to that. Oh, we got the win. We dubbed. We dubbed by quite a bit, by the way. So he did attack. Nice. This got a win. Oh, he tried to thunderbolts it? Interesting. He immortaled this. This was my Phoenix Force room, so he didn't blast star my team. Where did blast star go? He starjammered Odin. Okay. He double sacked this room. Oh, he tried to X this with Blue Marvel. Interesting. He used might. Oh, then he used Blastar to clean up. Interesting. I didn't expect Blastar to go in that room. He used zombies to beat this. I didn't expect that either. That's interesting. And then this room. Double sacked. Which, those were 2 solid sacks, by the way. I don't know why he tried to... Oh, he tried to Daemon this. Shall we see how far Daemon got? I'm betting he didn't get very far. Did Daemon even get a turn? Invisible Woman goes before Daemon, ability blocked, ruined. Why did Invisible Woman get the ability block Daemon? Shouldn't Mummy have taunted before she got the target? Oh no, because Xavier? No. Xavier, he's taunted now. That doesn't make sense. But Xavier hasn't gone, right? Xavier still hasn't taken a turn. Mummy has taunt right now. Something feels weird there. um, Dang, I wanted to see how much damage he could do. Oh well. That's disappointing. So he then went with the accursed after the double sack, which is kind of what I think how this season's going to devolve into, at least until we get Sentry. Xavier should be the one that blocked the taunt, but it didn't make sense how he got taunt. If Xavier was blocking taunt, he should have still been blocking taunt. So Blue Marvel's on basic. Let's see how this went. Franklin was on basics. So everybody's on basics. Which I just think this room is ends up being so scary that it ends up just being a curse, like always. It's kind of a shitty situation. Mr. Fantastic was on the special. Oh, just kidding. It was the other guy on special. And then gets her done. Blue Marvel still acts like weird. He only zapped once. And then they get it done. I don't think so, Burley. I haven't seen one yet. It might be able to single sack into a curse, possibly, but it's scary. Because I've seen a curse to lose to the F4 specials. I don't with Blue Marvel and the F4 specials, I still think a curse can die. So I don't know. Somebody's probably going to try that here soon. It's just a matter of when. What happened here? This seems like just bad decisions. It's interesting that the decisions that people are making. This looks like it wasn't like perfectly clean. I don't care about that matchup. Let's see what happened here. So this was Blue Marvel X. What did he take with him? I see a Wolfsbane in there. I don't understand that part. Maybe because of Super Scroll, he wanted to speed up. Interesting. Yep. Was he just hoping this was durable enough? It's kind of holding in there a little bit. Just see ya. Null does a lot of damage. Oh my. 4 diamond Null hurts. Did Thanos? So people have been saying Thanos has been acting clunky. Let's see how Thanos functioned. Did he get to do stuff? That looked like pretty normal damage to me, guys. It's got 15 million here, and went to 8.9. Interesting. That didn't feel that crazy, did it? Nobody died on his side. APOC got incredibly close. He gets 5 million HP. Why does he have so little HP base? Interesting. Well, I think we're going to run the same thing again. That zombie matchup also interests me too, because somebody did this. I'm actually surprised this worked. I'm guessing the rewinds were enough. Because I go first and I rewind the shit out of you, right? And I smear you in debuffs. How's this go? We kill the Gregs, we get rewound. We smear you in all kinds of yuckiness. Jug has an unavoidable attack, which makes that blind not matter, which is a very big deal, which is probably part of the reason he won. Oh, he's just dead. How did this work out for him? Ow. Just old characters? That character almost died because he's underpowered. Jug's back. Just old characters. So it's really the revives that got him. Interesting. Messy, but it got him there. Good cleanup by him. The problem is if you start putting the Insidious 6 in here, they just get outsped, which is the problem, right? Because Superior 6 is just so much better than Insidious. Um, which is why I have full of Superior here instead of Insidious. Because it's more of a speed trap problem, but that worked out very well for him, and that used a bunch of characters that otherwise you don't use. So, very interesting. Let's send it off, guys. I appreciate everybody coming in and saying hi. Let's go hang out with Diamond Dave. I think he's doing his stuff right now. I want to watch his Crucible too. Yeah, he's in Crucible right now. So let's go over there, say hi. I appreciate everybody coming in and saying hi and streaming with us. Um, I hope everybody had fun. If anybody's got questions, you're welcome to DM me. If you guys haven't, hit that follow button. Um, it helps grow the channel. It lets you know when we go live, and we'll see you tomorrow for some more Crucible. Let's go raid out.